Well, before the break, we took a trip down memory lane to 2015 when we featured Caroline County's Linchester Mill. As we learned, the mill and the property around it, both significant to the history of Delmarva. That's why a group called Friends of Linchester works to keep it well maintained and open to the public. And today we're talking with two members of the group, Charles Andrew and Michael McCree. Hello, fellas. Thanks for joining us this afternoon.
Good afternoon. How is everybody?
Doing great. Doing great. All right. So first of all, tell us about the group. What does the group Friends of Linchester do?
Caroline County Historical Society is the owner of this complex down here, and about 10 years ago, there was an organization that was called Friends of Linchester, and basically what the group does is they come down and they try to make funds available to help maintain the mill. It costs quite a bit of money for the routine maintenance, such as electric. You have the other utilities as the fire suppression system that's located in the mill, and just basically people that just help come down and volunteer and do whatever they can.
Yeah. Now, before COVID, you had plenty of visitors to the mill in the areas around it.
Before the pandemic hit, we would have buses come in here doing the Harriet Tubman Byway Tour. The mill is located on the Byway Tour because of the Hunting Creek. Hunting Creek runs up along the back side of the mill, and that's the area where Harriet would cross. Hunting Creek is part of a tributary off of the Chop Tank, and they could wade across because it's not very deep there.
Yeah. So what are you doing to get the traffic back, to get the people back to the mill?
Well, we've opened up the mill to venues so that people can come and have weddings. Last year we had a couple weddings down here. We also have what we call open market days. Open market days are the fourth Saturday of each month from April to October. That's where we have local vendors set up their wares. The mill's open, and I give tours. And Mickey's down here, and he helps with the tours. And Mickey's pretty much the go-around fellow for this entire complex.
Yeah. So, Mickey, I see you sitting back there letting Charles do all the talking. Tell us about, we talked a little bit about the upkeep of the mill, but, I mean, this is an old mill, so I imagine there's a lot to do to keep it, kept.
Well, there is quite a bit. Charles elaborated a little bit on the Historical Society's purchase of the mill. And there's funds in the beginning to do restoration work and so forth. But then the ongoing work that needs to be done to let it perpetuate into the future. And what we here at the mill have done in Friends of Linchester, we're working on now, is setting up programs that will interact not only with the community, but with the other historic sites here at the southern part of Caroline County. We're in a unique situation here because the site offers the opportunity for a visitor in this program to visit not only the mill site, but the Webb cabin, which is a pre-Civil War African-American log cabin, the Leverton dwelling, which is the only documented dwelling from the original Underground Railroad on the Eastern Shore. You can literally walk the footsteps of Harriet and her people as they walk to freedom. And it's a very moving experience. And what it does is give people a venue that they can come down and enjoy. And by doing it with us, they become part owner of it themselves by experiencing it. And then those monies that may be generated by usage of these sites will help maintain them for future generations. One of the things that's very important for our site, I think, is our reaching out as partners with the community to help young entrepreneurs, the agricultural industry, opening up the area for the market and farmers market, as well as educational purposes for the students and so forth. So all of this comes in and it all takes money. And so instead of reaching out trying to raise funds by fundraisers and just special events, we want to have it incorporated into the day-to-day lives of our midshore community.
Well, there's a lot to talk about, and you have an event coming up, and unfortunately we've run out of time, so we're going to put all of that information on our website, delmarvalife.com. Just click on what's happening today so folks can get up there and see for themselves. Charles Andrew and Michael McCree, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you.
Thank you.